Have you ever wondered why, despite the billions spent on medications, chronic conditions like diabetes and high cholesterol keep on rising? Right now, 589 million adults around the world live with diabetes, which is 1 in 9 people. Every year, it causes over 3.4 million deaths, and not to mention the millions more from strokes, heart attacks, and clogged arteries, all driven by high blood sugar, bad cholesterol, and belly fat. And yet the medical system keeps giving us pills to manage symptoms and not solve the real problem. Here's what most people don't see. There's no big money in a permanent fix. In 2024, the diabetes drug industry was worth over $70 billion. It's expected to nearly double by 2034. Now imagine if something as simple as a leaf could actually help. It would threaten billions in profits. So what do we get instead? Silence, more pills, and a system that keeps us dependent. But what if there were leaves, not expensive, that help your body lower blood sugar, clean arteries, and even burn fat naturally? Leaves that science has already studied for their effects on insulin resistance, cholesterol, and metabolism? And what if some of them have been sitting in your kitchen or backyard this whole time? In this video, we'll reveal 15 powerful leaves, each backed by real research that can help your body heal, regulate, and protect itself. And the last one on the list might be the most effective natural remedy ever studied for blood sugar and heart health. Before we dive into this incredible list, if you're new to our channel, welcome. Let's grow together. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss our upcoming content. Your journey to better health starts here, and we're so excited to be part of it. Oh, and let us know where you're watching from by dropping your country in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get started. 15. Holy Basil. Holy Basil, also known as Tulsi, is a revered herb in Ayurvedic medicine that's gaining scientific recognition for its impressive metabolic benefits. In a study done in India, people with type 2 diabetes were given just a small amount of dried Tulsi leaves, about 2.5 grams, which is less than a teaspoon, every day. After only a few weeks, their fasting blood sugar dropped significantly, and their blood sugar after meals dropped too. On top of that, their cholesterol levels improved slightly, and that's just one benefit. Another recent study found that Tulsi can also help lower stress levels. People who took holy basil extract for 2 months had much lower levels of cortisol, which is the hormone your body releases when you're stressed. Too much cortisol makes your blood sugar go up, leads to weight gain, especially belly fat, and causes problems with your heart. Packed with ursolic acid, eugenol, and rosmarinic acid, holy basil helps your cells use insulin more effectively, fights inflammation, and protects your organs. By lowering cortisol, it also prevents stress from ramping up belly fat storage. So here's what this leaf does. Lowers fasting and after-meal blood sugar, stabilizes cholesterol levels, calms stress, and improves sleep, which supports overall metabolic health. You don't need pills or high-tech treatments to get these benefits. You can make a simple Tulsi tea at home by steeping 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried holy basil leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. You can also find it in capsules or tinctures in health stores. It's gentle, it's natural, and it helps your body do what it's meant to do. 14. Peppermint. You've tasted it in tea, gum, or toothpaste. But behind the cool flavor, peppermint is a real medicinal powerhouse, especially when it comes to metabolism, blood sugar, and digestive health. Let's start with your metabolism. Peppermint helps stimulate digestive enzymes, the compounds your body uses to break down fat and absorb nutrients. When digestion is efficient, your metabolism runs faster, which helps burn more calories and prevents fat from being stored, especially around the belly. That's just the beginning. In a human study published in the Brazilian Journal of Food Science and Technology, people were given peppermint juice twice a day for 30 days. The results were hard to ignore. 41.5% of participants saw their blood sugar drop, 52% lowered their LDL, the bad cholesterol, and 66.8% had a reduction in total cholesterol. Even more impressive, more than half of the people also saw an increase in HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your arteries. And here's something else you'll want to know. Peppermint helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL, using active compounds, including menthol and rosmarinic acid. These compounds have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that protect blood vessels and reduce cholesterol buildup. It also helps with something that often gets overlooked: bloating and fluid retention. Peppermint is a natural diuretic. That means it helps flush out excess fluid from the body, reducing pressure on the kidneys and heart, helping you feel lighter and less bloated. So how do we use it? Brew fresh or dried peppermint leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. Enjoy it as a tea 1 to 2 times a day. Or you can add it fresh to salads, smoothies, or detox waters. It's simple, it's natural, and it's working quietly in the background to support your blood sugar, digestion, and waistline. That's about peppermint, cooling on the outside, powerful on the inside. 13. Sage. This leaf has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but today it's earning attention in modern science too. We're talking about a humble herb with powerful effects on blood sugar, cholesterol, and belly fat. Let's start with its impact on blood sugar. A study published in Complementary Therapies in Medicine found that patients with type 2 diabetes and high cholesterol took 500 milliliters of sage leaf extract 3 times daily for 3 months. The results were impressive. The participants experienced a significant reduction in fasting blood glucose and HbA1c levels, the key marker of long-term blood sugar control. Even better, the participants did not experience any adverse effects. But sage doesn't stop at sugar. Its bioactive compounds, particularly rosmarinic acid and carnosic acid, also support fat metabolism by improving how your liver processes lipids. That means less fat buildup around your midsection and organs. It also contains compounds that mimic insulin, helping your cells absorb sugar more efficiently. A major plus for anyone struggling with insulin resistance or prediabetes. The bonus? Sage may also help regulate appetite hormones, reducing those sudden hunger spikes that often lead to overeating and fat storage. Here's how you can use it. Brew 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried sage in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Enjoy it as tea once or twice a day. Or you can add it to your meals, roasted vegetables, stews, or poultry dishes. That's an ancient remedy with real, modern results for blood sugar, cholesterol, and belly fat. 12. Lemon balm, a leaf you may already know for its calming scent, lemon balm. But behind that sweet lemony aroma is a powerful plant with real benefits for your heart, your blood sugar, and even stubborn belly fat. For centuries, lemon balm has been used to soothe nerves and support better sleep. But modern research shows it does a lot more. One major review in 2024 looked at how lemon balm affects heart health. Over 300 people were studied who used lemon balm regularly, either as tea or in supplement form. The results were surprisingly strong. People who took lemon balm saw a clear drop in their total cholesterol, especially the bad cholesterol. Even the fats in the blood, known as triglycerides, went down, which are linked to heart problems when they're too high. The best part, while the bad numbers dropped, the good cholesterol stayed right where it should. That's important because your body needs healthy cholesterol to keep your heart protected. Lemon balm alone did it all. But how does it achieve this? Lemon balm contains rosmarinic acid and other plant compounds that fight inflammation and support the liver in processing fats more efficiently. Add to that its mild calming effect on the nervous system, which can reduce stress, and that means fewer stress-driven sugar cravings and belly fat accumulation. Best of all, using lemon balm is effortless. Steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried leaves in hot water for 5-10 minutes. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily or use 300-600 milliliter supplements, widely available and easy to take. It's gentle, widely available, and supported by solid research. 11. Parsley. You've probably seen it as a garnish on your plate, but parsley is much more than decoration. In fact, this common kitchen herb might be one of the most powerful cleansing plants you can add to your daily routine. Let's start with what makes parsley so unique. Parsley has a strong natural diuretic effect. That means it helps your body flush out excess water, sodium, and waste products through your kidneys. When that happens, something amazing takes place. You start to lose belly bloat, reduce swelling, and ease the pressure on your heart and blood vessels. For people with high blood pressure or fluid retention, parsley can make a big difference. But parsley doesn't stop there. It also contains natural compounds that help regulate blood sugar levels. In one study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research, Researchers found that parsley extract helped reduce blood glucose in diabetic rats by improving insulin function. While more human studies are still needed, these early findings suggest that parsley may help keep sugar levels steady and reduce the chances of sudden spikes, the kind that lead to fat storage and insulin resistance. And when it comes to cholesterol, parsley earns even more points. Its antioxidants like apigenin and luteolin help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. Why does that matter? Because oxidized LDL is one of the main triggers for artery blockages and heart disease. By protecting your blood vessels from this damage, parsley supports a healthier heart and better circulation. Parsley is also packed with vitamins like A, C, and K, and minerals like potassium and iron. All of these work together to strengthen the immune system, support your liver, and speed up your body's natural detox process. So whether you add it to salads, soups, green juices, or steep it into a tea, parsley is a simple, low-cost way to support your heart, your metabolism, and your belly. 10. Ora pronobis. Now let's talk about a leaf most people have never even heard of, yet it's considered a nutritional powerhouse in parts of South America. Ora pronobis isn't just another green plant. It's loaded with plant-based protein, fiber, and antioxidants, and it plays a direct role in managing blood sugar, cholesterol, and body fat. First, let's talk about fiber and why this leaf is so effective. Ora pronobis is rich in soluble fiber, which acts like a sponge in your digestive system. It slows down the absorption of sugar, which helps prevent those dangerous post-meal spikes in blood glucose that lead to insulin resistance over time. That means more stable energy, fewer sugar crashes, and better control for anyone dealing with diabetes or prediabetes. And because fiber also binds to cholesterol in your gut, Ora pronobis helps pull bad cholesterol, LDL, out of your body before it even enters your bloodstream. Most importantly, this leaf contains antioxidants like beta-cyanins and chlorophyll, which help reduce internal inflammation, the root cause of so many chronic diseases, including heart problems, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. A study published in the Journal of Biosciences and Medicines showed that rats fed Ora pronobis showed reduced visceral fat accumulation, even when eating a high-calorie diet, while their weight stayed steady. And it's not just what it removes, it's what it adds. Ora pronobis is high in vitamins A and C, calcium, and iron, making it one of the most nutritionally complete leaves you can eat. So how can you add it to your routine? Chop and saute fresh leaves into soups or stews, blend them into green smoothies or homemade pesto, or dry and steep in hot water as a herbal tea. No fancy supplements required. Just simple natural nutrition that supports blood sugar regulation, liver health, and cholesterol balance. 9. Dandelion. You've probably seen it 100 times. That yellow-flowered plant growing in cracks, gardens, and sidewalks. Most people call it a weed. But what they don't realize is, dandelion might be one of the most powerful detox plants on Earth. And no, we're not talking about the flower. It's the leaf and root that do the heavy lifting. Dandelion leaves are loaded with antioxidants, bitter compounds, and nutrients that work like a cleaning crew for your body, flushing out toxins, reducing blood sugar, and helping your liver process fats more efficiently. A 2013 study in Food and Chemical Toxicology found that mice fed a high-fat diet and given dandelion leaf extract had significantly lower blood sugar, triglycerides, and cholesterol, and their livers were healthier compared to mice not given the extract. After just a few weeks, the mice that took dandelion had cleaner livers, fewer stored fats, and better blood markers. Another study shows that both the leaf and root help reduce liver stress and protect it from fat buildup, thanks to natural antioxidants and nutrients that reset your metabolism. Dandelion is also a natural diuretic. That means it helps your body get rid of excess water and sodium, reducing bloating, swelling, and even high blood pressure. It lightens the load on your kidneys and encourages fat to be flushed out instead of stored. And when it comes to supporting your liver, dandelion is in a class of its own. The liver is responsible for filtering blood, processing sugar, and metabolizing fat. A sluggish liver can make it harder to lose weight, regulate cholesterol, or balance glucose. Dandelion helps it reset and run clean. To use it, you can steep the dried leaves or roots in hot water for 10 minutes. It has a slightly bitter flavor, but trust me, your body will love it. 8. Rosemary. You've probably smelled rosemary in your kitchen or garden. It's fresh, woody, and fragrant. But did you know it's also a powerful metabolism booster supported by modern science? In a clinical study published in the International Journal of Clinical Medicine, 48 adults were randomly assigned to take either 2g, 5g, or 10g's of rosemary leaf powder each day for 4 weeks. By the end, they found that the 5g and 10g groups saw noticeable drops in their fasting blood sugar, with the largest dose, 10g, offering the biggest reduction. All groups experienced lower total cholesterol and triglycerides. Also, the 10g group had a significant drop in LDL, bad cholesterol, and a rise in HDL, good cholesterol. Rosemary lifted natural antioxidant levels in their body. So what makes rosemary work? Inside this plant are carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation, support your liver, and help your cells use sugar better. They also protect your blood vessels from damage and support healthy cholesterol levels. To make rosemary tea, simply steep about 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. You can also use rosemary generously in your cooking. Add it to pasta sauces, roasted vegetables, or marinades. That way you get both delicious flavor and powerful health benefits in every bite. That's a restorative, healing herb that goes beyond flavor to support real health. 7. Avocado leaf. The creamy green flesh of an avocado is good for your heart, but few people realize the real healing power might lie in the part that's usually tossed out, the leaf. Yes, the avocado leaf is loaded with powerful plant compounds like flavonoids, phenols, and antioxidants. Researchers have run several promising studies on animals, and the results are too impressive to ignore. Let's talk evidence. In one systematic review of multiple rat studies published in 2023, researchers found that avocado leaf and seed extracts had strong anti-diabetic effects. Diabetic rats that received avocado leaf extract consistently showed 16% to 20% lower blood sugar, a drop of 8% to 19% in LDL, bad cholesterol, and up to 85% higher HDL, good cholesterol. These studies also suggested that the leaf may help relax blood vessels, improve insulin function, and reduce internal inflammation, all key problems for people dealing with diabetes and heart disease. Now keep in mind that this was in animals, and we need more studies on humans before making bold claims. But still, it shows us something exciting, that nature may already have solutions for blood sugar, cholesterol, and fat buildup, hiding in plain sight. If you want to try it safely, take 2 to 3 clean dried avocado leaves. Rinse well and boil them in water for 10 to 15 minutes. Drink the tea once daily in the morning or afternoon. Be sure to source your leaves carefully, especially if not from your own tree. Avoid any leaves treated with pesticides. That's a humble, overlooked remedy showing real potential as a metabolic reset. 6. Mango leaf. We all know mangoes for their sweet, tropical flavor. But what most people don't know is that the leaf of the mango tree is loaded with natural compounds that may help fight diabetes, cholesterol, and belly fat from the inside out. Mango leaves are rich in plant chemicals called mangiferin, quercetin, and catechins, which are known for their ability to reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and protect blood vessels. In traditional medicine across Asia, mango leaf tea has been used for generations to help with diabetes symptoms. But what does science say? In a study published in Phytotherapy Research, diabetic rats given mango leaf extract had better blood sugar control and improved fat metabolism compared to untreated rats. While these are early-stage results in animals, the signs are promising. An additional lab study suggests that mangiferin, one of the key compounds, may help protect the pancreas, which produces insulin, and improve how the body responds to sugar. So how can you try mango leaves for yourself? Simply collect 2 to 3 fresh or dried mango leaves. Rinse them thoroughly and boil in water for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain and drink as a mild, earthy tea once a day, preferably before meals. Some people also dry and crush mango leaves to add to smoothies or take in capsule form. Just make sure the leaves come from untreated trees, free from pesticides. It's surprisingly effective herbal support, hiding behind one of the world's most popular fruits. 5. Bay leaf. You've probably tossed a bay leaf into soup or stew without thinking much about it. But this common culinary ingredient might be doing far more than just adding flavor. Researchers have started looking closely at bay leaves, and what they've uncovered is surprising. A 2009 human study published in Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition tested the effects of bay leaf powder on 40 people with type 2 diabetes. Over the course of 30 days, participants took either 1, 2, or 3 grams of bay leaf powder daily. By the end of the study, blood sugar levels dropped, LDL, bad cholesterol, declined, HDL, good cholesterol, went up, and triglyceride levels also fell. These weren't small changes. They were statistically significant, and they happened in just 1 month. Experts believe bay leaves help by enhancing how your body uses insulin, allowing sugar to enter cells more efficiently instead of lingering in the bloodstream. They're also packed with antioxidants that may reduce chronic inflammation, something strongly linked to weight gain, belly fat, and metabolic dysfunction. Incorporating bay leaf into your daily life is simple. Boil 1 to 2 dried leaves in water for 10 minutes and sip slowly. Or you can add a half teaspoon of ground bay leaf powder in soups, stews, or even mixed into smoothies. Just be sure you're using the true bay leaf. Some ornamental varieties are not safe to consume. This leaf is a small addition with a potentially big impact, and the science backs it up. 4. Mulberry leaf. Mulberry leaves have been used in traditional Chinese and Japanese remedies, and now modern science is backing them up with real human studies that show how they help control blood sugar and metabolic health. In one clinical trial, 24 adults with type 2 diabetes took mulberry leaf extract with meals every day for 3 months. Researchers measured their blood sugar right after eating and found it went down by an impressive 16–18% compared to those not taking it. Their A1C levels, which are a key measure of long-term blood sugar, also showed a downward trend. Another study involved 38 healthy adults who took a single dose of mulberry leaf extract before a sugary drink. Their blood sugar spike dropped by 42%, and insulin levels dropped by 41% compared to when they didn't take the supplement. It's a dramatic reduction from just 1 dose. So what's going on in these leaves? Mulberry leaves contain a compound called 1-deoxynitrogeromycin, or simply DNJ, which acts like a traffic cop in your gut. It slows down sugar absorption, preventing big spikes after meals. Over time, that helps your body store less belly fat and keep blood sugar more stable. Some studies also show that mulberry leaf extract may help lower triglycerides, support healthy cholesterol, and reduce inflammation in fat tissue. To get these benefits, steep 1 teaspoon of dried leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. Enjoy it as a tea with your regular meals. This is one of the rare plants with solid evidence in real people. 3. Oregano. You've likely sprinkled oregano on your pizza or pasta, but beyond its bold flavor lies a herb packed with antioxidants that may help manage blood sugar and support your metabolism. Researchers have examined oregano's key compounds, like carvacrol and thymol, and discovered that they can block the enzymes that convert starch into simple sugar. A 2014 laboratory study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that extracts of oregano proved more effective at blocking these enzymes than rosemary did. A broader review of oregano essential oils confirmed its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects and described multiple ways oregano compounds could support healthy blood sugar levels. While these are promising findings, they're mainly from lab tests and animal studies, not yet confirmed in people. So what's the takeaway? Oregano contains powerful plant chemicals that may slow sugar absorption in the gut. Its antioxidants may help reduce inflammation, a key part of managing cholesterol and metabolism. All of this means oregano could offer real benefits for blood sugar control and long-term metabolic health. There aren't yet human trials confirming these effects, but using oregano is easy and safe. Simply sprinkle fresh or dried oregano on your meals, tomato sauces, soups, and roasted veggies. Or you can steep 1 teaspoon of dried oregano in hot water for 5–10 minutes to make a tea. You can also try high-quality oregano essential oil, but always follow label directions and consult a doctor, particularly if you're on medications like blood thinners or diabetic drugs. It is a simple, flavorful addition to your daily habits that may support your metabolic goals. 2. Mint. You might think of mint as just a refreshing herb for tea or desserts, but there's more to this little leaf than meets the eye. Mint contains compounds like menthol, which have been studied for their effects on digestion, inflammation, and even blood sugar levels. While most people drink this tea to soothe an upset stomach, There's growing interest in how this herb might help people with type 2 diabetes and cholesterol issues. In a 2016 study published in the Journal of Evidence-Based Integrative Medicine, researchers gave peppermint extract to diabetic rats for 3 weeks. The results? Their blood glucose levels dropped significantly, and markers of oxidative stress in the liver, which is a major issue in diabetes, also improved. While that study involved animals, it tells us that peppermint might influence the same systems in humans. In fact, its strong antioxidant properties may help protect insulin-producing cells and reduce inflammation, which is key for anyone struggling with metabolic issues. What else does mint do? It can relieve indigestion, which supports nutrient absorption and gut health. Its mild diuretic effect may reduce bloating and water retention. Some studies suggest it can even relax muscles in the digestive tract, helping ease belly discomfort. So while we don't yet have large human studies proving mint lowers blood sugar or cholesterol, its overall support for digestion and inflammation makes it a smart addition to your routine. You can try it by steeping 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried mint in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Or you can add fresh mint leaves to salads, smoothies, or infused water. It's simple, it's safe, and even if it doesn't change your numbers overnight, it supports the systems that matter most, especially digestion, detox, and inflammation. 1. Olive leaf. We've talked about powerful herbs, we've looked at promising teas, but one leaf stands above the rest, both in terms of history and hard scientific data. That leaf is the olive leaf. Long before olive oil became famous for heart health, the leaf of the olive tree was being used in traditional medicine to treat everything from infections to blood pressure issues. And now modern research is confirming something remarkable. Olive leaf extract may be one of the most effective natural tools for managing blood sugar, cholesterol, and fat metabolism, especially in people over 40. A study published in the journal PLOS ONE highlights the remarkable effects of olive leaves. 46 overweight men with early signs of metabolic syndrome participated in a crossover study. Each took either olive leaf extract or a placebo for 12 weeks. The findings were amazing. There was a 15% improvement in insulin sensitivity compared to placebo. Also, a 28% better pancreatic B-cell response, which is your body's sugar-regulating team. This isn't just a small shift, it's a change comparable to metformin, a leading diabetes medication. That's huge because it means real improvements in real people, not just lab tests. But the benefits don't end there. Another human study looked at 77 overweight individuals with mildly elevated cholesterol and gave them olive leaf extract for 8 weeks. While overall cholesterol results were mixed, blood pressure, blood fats, and inflammation markers showed noticeable improvements, supporting olive leaf's cardiovascular potential. The secret lies in a compound called oleuropein, found only in the olive leaf. Oleuropein fights inflammation, improves blood flow, protects artery walls, and may help your liver break down fat more efficiently. Now, how to use it? Brew a simple olive leaf tea with 1 teaspoon of dried leaves, or take an olive leaf extract capsule once or twice daily. Always look for certified organic sources to avoid harmful residues. And that brings us to the end of this journey through 15 powerful leaves, each one backed by research, grounded in tradition, and pointing towards something simple but often overlooked. Healing doesn't always have to come from a prescription bottle. Sometimes it can start with a tea, a forgotten herb that's been helping people for centuries. Now, we're not claiming any leaf is a miracle cure, but we are saying that science is growing. The risks are low, and the potential benefits, especially for your blood sugar, heart, and waistline, are worth paying attention to. We are excited to know if you have already used any of them, and if you feel a difference. Let us know in the comments. Your experience might help someone else on their journey too. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into natural healing. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel. To keep learning, we've handpicked 2 videos just for you. Click on one of them, and we'll see you there.